Good evening, everybody. This is John the Pokevol here. Tonight, I am going to be playing PTCGO using my Bolton V deck that I'm going to use tomorrow in the Limitless Online Qualifier number 3. I know I've talked a few times this week about the Bolton V deck and what my expectations are for the weekend. I think the Dragapult V Max deck is going to be the deck of the weekend. I feel like there will probably be at least maybe 2 or 3 of those decks in the top 10. I think you'll see maybe 1 or 2 Bolton V decks in the top 10. So starting off tonight, let's go ahead and jump into the action and start a match. If you haven't had a chance to, please click that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you're liking the content that I'm creating. We work really hard to try to make things that you guys will enjoy. Tonight we did a 36 pack opening earlier, and I was able to feature both Brady and Matthew in that pack opening, and I hope to have them on the video with me a lot more often. So I'm going to jump out. I think I'm going to put the Fion up as my active Pokemon because I don't really want to start with that Dedenne because I have a feeling I am going to need that guy. But I do have my wait and see hammer. That is a good start to kind of slow things down just a little bit for this Heatran and Victini deck. So I'm assuming my opponent's playing fire, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Reshiram and Charizard in this deck, or maybe even a Reshiram Braixen in this deck. Okay, we've got looks like there's a Ninetales that he's going to throw in the discard pile, so it's going to mess with his gusting a little bit unless he has another one. So with him throwing that in there so easily, I'm guessing there's probably 2. Ninetales in this deck, so let's just see. He's already going in for a Dedenne, so he's certainly trying to dig through his deck to find some cards. Wow, he threw a Welder in the discard. So it looks like they've got a rough go, but I'll be honest with you, this hand could be better, could be worse. But I think my opening moves, I'm going to drop that wait and see hammer out there. Try to get them back on their heels just a little bit. Oh, did not see that coming. We got a Blacephalon in there, but he's going after a Jirachi. This guy is definitely digging hard through his deck to try to find some cards. Got the Giant Hearth, so it looks like he's going to have his energy draw. But I'm going to go ahead and at least slow that guy down a little bit with the wait and see hammer. I think I'm going to go and throw up. See what I've got here. We'll throw up this Bolton. We'll throw this Tapu Koko up there. Now, Dedenne or Professors? Pretty much do the same thing, but I think I'm going to do the Professors and try to get some deck space, save some board, or bench space. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach for turn here. That's good. We got that switch. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Discard. Get us the Pikarom up there. I'll go ahead and play these guys because I'm I'm looking to make a move here if I can. Attach to Picarom and to the Dene. I'm going to gust. I'd say he'll probably put the Victini up there. Okay. I was wondering. So he's gonna protect that Vulpix if he can. Let's go ahead and start flooding the field with energy. With only 3 cards in hand, these 4 cards, he could have a couple energy and a welder, but got the giant heart, so he's going to get him some energy up there. But does he have a welder to be able to get enough on to do an attack? Because my plan is I'm going to attach next turn. He's going to scoop it up. Okay. There it is. So the plan is I am going to well, I mean, I won't have to certainly won't have to use the boss's order. So I'm going to attach. I think I'm going to bring up another Bolton. And he scooped. Okay. Well, that's round 1. I was really wanting to play that match out to kind of see where that was going. I definitely had enough energy, I think, out there to take out the Heatran, which was going to be his primary attacker. So I guess that's why he felt like he needed to scoop. But all right, I am going to go second. So while we're getting this board set up, if you like our content, please subscribe, because once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to donate $100 to Alzheimer's research. And then once we get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to make another $100 donation to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's research. And then at 3,000, I am going to donate $100 to ankylosing spondylitis research. And for those people who do not know what that disease is, it is a disease where the vertebrae in your neck and your back and your hips, they all kind of start fusing together. So the range of motion, it's almost like it's a type of inflammatory arthritis. Not quite like rheumatoid, but is very painful, and it has other side effects. It can affect your vision over time, and things like that. So it's a pretty rough thing to have, and I do have it, so that cause is near and dear. All of those causes are actually very near and dear to me. And then finally, at 4,000 subscribers, I'm going to donate $100 to my local church's Upwards sports programs. And that's also another cause that I am very excited about, because I have been coaching basketball with my church for about the last 4 or 5 years, and you know, the Upwards program is just very well run. It really gives kids a chance to flourish and, to play in sports that, they may not normally be, they might not be good enough to make a school team, but it gives them a chance to have more exposure and, and then maybe the next year they do get a chance to make their school team. And I just really have just loved that time helping out. So jumping back into the game, looks like we're going to probably be playing. This looks like a Rillaboom deck, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Rillaboom V Max. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do a little dance on this Eldegoss here. Soften him up just a wee bit. I was really hoping to find the Thunder Mountain, but looks like it's still buried in there somewhere. Well, another scoop. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just not getting able to give you all complete matches tonight. But, I mean, as you can see, this deck sets up really quickly and gets you, hitting some decent attack numbers really early in the game. And I think that will tend to run other users off that are not just in it for the long haul, which there is no harm in scooping. Sometimes, your time is limited at night. You've got things that, you want to be doing. You're spending time with family, but you want to play some Pokemon. And you want to get as many matches in as you can. So, I mean, there is nothing wrong, in my opinion, backing out of a lame duck match. I mean, and getting into something, that's going to be a good match. And and it's actually kind of encouraged. And when you play, like say in regional tournaments or in worlds, a lot of those matches are best two wins out of three, and they're still timed. So if you get dealt an oinker, you're better off scooping and trying your hand at the next match, just so you can be able to get your three games in. Because if you're playing just a dud hand and and you just try to follow it through, you're you're kind of going to get burned on your time. This is one of those plays sometimes with a mirror match, you just never really know what the best move is. Let's grab that wait and see hammer. Go ahead. Although, if they have the Tapu Koko V, or not V, Tapu Koko Prism Star, doing this is, but it's still going to slow them down just a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab this and energy. See what have I got in my discard pile. Not the best hand in the world to throw cards away in, but I think that's safe. Let's get this to Zeraora and the Pikarom. and see what they've got. He's got a Dedenne or so. Oh, okay. He's shedding cards, so I bet he's got a professor's research. Yep. Wanted to have as few cards in his hand as he could before he played that. It's a good move. Looks like I'm playing almost an exact mirror here. Hmm. There's that prism star. I actually think I started faster, but I think he actually had a more solid hand to begin with here. So I have a feeling I'm going to be digging. Wow, that is a really good hand that he's been able to build. Man, he he came out of the gates on that second turn big time. I hate to get rid of those two bosses, but I really need to take out. $130. The thing is, I wonder if he's going to go for the GX attack or if he's going to swap into the Raichu and Alolan Raichu. I think at this point, if I was in his position, I would be swapping into the Raichu. Unless he's, well, okay. But now if he doesn't have a switch, then he could be stuck. But I'm guessing there may be a switch in hand if, okay, Faulkner. So he's digging for that switch now because he doesn't have it in hand yet. So I'd say he's going to pull the switch off the Faulkner. And he's either going to go back to the Pikarom, but I think his best play is to go for the Raichu. Because I don't really have any way of combating that at the moment, unless I draw a switch or something off the top of the deck. He's thinking. Great catcher. Okay. So he may have a switch in hand after all. Guess he's going to bring my Pikarom up and try to take it out. No, I think if he's playing that play, go for the Zeraora and knock out my retreat. Nope. He's going for the Pikarom. And the switch. Okay. If y'all are very quiet, we may have a visitor who's going to come around to the front of the camera here in a second. My cat just decided to jump up there. Okay. Okay. Hello, Chansey. Say hi to the camera. See, there's the cat. If I gust him, he's going to go right back into the... Let's shed this hand. That was the best way I figure I could get the Pikarom out of there. How you doing, Jancy? Welcome to the show. Energy switch. What's the plan? If he's got, oh, Lightning Rod GX. Nice. Nice play. Okay. We're going to... Well, let's do that. Now, unless he has... Oh, there we go. There's game right there. Huh? Did he just... Boy, did he make a mistake. Why did he not go for the Pikarom? Why did he not take the victory? He had the win in hand. I'm a little shocked, guys. He had the win in hand. Did he just pick the wrong card by accident? I don't know. I'm a little bit flabbergasted, to be honest with you. I was all ready to prepare to say well played and let him take the win, but that I'm a little bit shocked, to be honest with you. Well, anyways, though, we have 296 coins, so why not go to the store and get a pack and open it right here on camera for 3 victories in a row. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe and click like. Give us a big thumbs up. Here we go. And Galarian Wheezing. Well, do we play one more hand? We've been playing for half an hour now, and we've won 3 in a row. So I think tonight, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much for your time and for watching these matches. I hope you enjoyed it. Looking forward to playing tomorrow in the Limitless online tournament, and I will let you guys know how things went. So, on that note, good night, and God bless.